Hello, I'm I은규, an MA student at Yonsei University. Today I will introduce how to use the Montreal First Aligner or MFA to automatically align speech and text. This presentation is designed for people who are using MFA for the first time. So I will go through the entire process from installing the program to preparing the data, running the alignment, and checking the final results. First, let's take a look at what MFA is. First, alignment is the process of automatically matching speech with a transcript that is already known. For example, suppose we have the sentence, "The boy is running." We know the transcript, but the computer does not know when the does start or when boys ends. MFA compares the speech and the transcript and automatically calculates the start and end times of each word and each phoneme. The result is saved as a text grid file, which can be opened directly in prod. If you visit the official MFA website, you will find a variety of user cases. For example, aligning a new speech corpus, using an existing acoustic models, creating a new pronunciation dictionary, and training your own acoustic model. Today we will look at the most common case, aligning English speech data. MFA is a Python-based program. For this tutorial, we will use Anaconda because it makes managing the Python environment much easier. First, search for Anaconda download on Google. And click the download. And download the installer for your operating system and install it just like any other software. After the installation is complete, open Anaconda Navigator. Navigator is a program that allows you to manage Python environments and launch Jupyter Notebook. Now, let's install MFA. We will go through these 5 steps. When you open Anaconda Navigator, you will see the home screen. Click Environments on the left and create a new environment. This makes version management easier later. Then open the environment you created. In my case, I already have one, so I will simply open my existing environment. Then go to the MFA website and see what we need to do. First, we need to install MFA. So just copy and paste the command into the terminal. Since I already have MFA installed, I had to remove it and reinstall it. If you are installing it for the first time, simply type Y when prompt and the installation will begin. It may take a few minutes. When the installation is complete, you will see this screen. Now let's prepare the data. MFA basically requires a WAV files and a text files. For example, 001.wave and 001.text. The file name must be identical. Same base name, different extension. For this tutorial, we will use speech data from AI Hub. AI Hub is a public platform that provides AI training data in Korea. It offers speech, text, video, image, and many other types of data free of charge. Today we will use the education and English speech data of Korean speakers. After downloading the dataset, you will usually see 2 folders, WAV and JSON. The WAV folder contains the speech recordings and the JSON folder contains the metadata. If you open the JSON files, you will see various types of information as shown in the picture. Among of these, the only information MFA needs is the sentence fields for the transcription answer. For example, sentence, "I beg your pardon." This field contains the actual spoken sentence. We need to save this sentence as a text files. It is possible to create text files one by one, but that would be very inefficient if you have hundreds of files. So we will generate them automatically using Python. This time we will launch Jupyter Notebook from Anaconda Navigator. Jupyter Notebook is a convenient environment for running Python code. To use it, go to the Home tab in Anaconda Navigator. It is also recommended to install Anaconda Toolbox. Click Launch and Jupyter Notebook will open automatically. Here, we will read the JSON files, extract the sentence, and automatically generate texted files with the same file names. First, click Manage Projects and you can create a new project. After making the project, you have to make a notebook file. Then I will run the code. The only thing you need to change is the file path that I highlight. Then where can we know the file path? On a Mac, go to the folder and press Option plus Command plus C to copy the file path. And then paste that path into the code. For corpus directions, you can think of it as creating a new folder where the process file will be saved. Then run the code, and you will see the message saying that the files have been created successfully. If you open the folder, you will see a new corpus folder has been created. The code creates a new corpus folder. It copies the original WAV files into that folder and creates text files with the same file names. The original WAV and JSON folder remain separately, while the corpus folders become the final input for MFA. Now our data preparation is complete. Let's go back to the MFA website and see how to use MFA. Click First Steps. You will see the user cases that I showed earlier. You can choose the appropriate one depending on your situation. Since we are going to perform alignment, click Align. The first step says that we need to download the models for English speech. So we will download both the acoustic model and the dictionary. Simply copy and paste the comments into the terminal. While the models are downloading, let me briefly explain what they do. The acoustic model contains information about the characteristic of English speech. The dictionary is the pronunciation dictionary that converts words into phoneme sequence. MFA uses both of these to connect speech with text. Since I already downloaded them, it says that the models already exist. If you are downloading them for the first time, they will be downloaded normally. Once the models have been downloaded, we can run Validate. Validate checks whether the data has been prepared correctly. For example, it checks whether there are words that are not in the dictionary, whether any transcript is empty, and whether the WAV files and text file match correctly. Again, you can copy and paste the comment. However, the highlighting part must be replaced with the location of your own folder. If there are no problem, we can run alignment. Again, copy and paste the comment. Same as the validate, the first part should be replaced with the location of your own folder. The first argument is the input data, the second is the acoustic models, and the third is the dictionary. The last one is the folder where the results will be saved. After the alignment is finished, a text script files will be generated for each WAV file. I get this warning, and this warning indicates that MFA detects only one speaker in the corpus. As a result, it will use only one job and process the utterance sequentially. To allow MFA to split the utterance across multiple jobs, even though they belong to the same speaker, I added the single speaker option. After the alignment is complete, a separate text grid file will be generated for each successful aligned wave file. Finally, open the text grid files in prod and check the results. Make sure that the word boundary and phoneme boundaries have been generated properly.
Beg your pardon?
I beg your pardon?
Beg your pardon?
Pardon?
The prod audio is also being recorded, so it may sound like there's an echo in the recording. However, when you try it yourself, the audio sounds clear. As you can see, automatic alignment is generally accurate, but if the pronunciation differs greatly or there is a lot of background noise, some regions may need to be corrected manually. Today we covered installing Anaconda, installing MFA, preparing AI hub data, extracting text file from JSON, running validate, running alignment, and checking the results. Once the environment has been set up, you can repeat the same process whenever you have new speech data and quickly generate text grid files. I hope you find this video helpful. Thank you.